Ford, Journey Ford.
From Tama.
Okay, tell me about your car.
We have a 65 Chevy 2 with a 283 and a Heights front end. 350 turbo.
Talk about how much of that you did.
How much of that I did? I helped put on the Heights front end, helped put the motor back in. I redid all the interior inside myself. We painted the seats, put new seats in. We put seat belts in for our 6-year-old daughter.
How long have you had the car?
2 years.
So does this model have some significance to you, or you just saw it?
Just like it.
It's his unicorn.
So what?
It's his unicorn. A rare item that you don't find often.
Okay. All right. So how far do you go with this thing? How long do you
Not too far yet.
We've just been to like Marshalltown and Chelsea. We went to La Grande one year. We did the Tamo show a couple years. He went to Traer this year. I think that's about it so far.
Okay. Shots here.
My name is Jim Parker. I'm from Grinnell, Iowa. I bought this car in 1957. This 57 model about 2010, and it was painted, but there was no chrome, no interior, nothing. And it took me about a year to restore it. It's a California original car, so it didn't have any of the Iowa rust in it. So I was real fortunate there to have a good solid body. That's about the extent of it. It's 350 V8, 700 R4 transmission, and put the aftermarket radio in with a Fosgate and all that good stuff.
So you do all that stuff to the car yourself?
Yes. And interval wipers, power steering, air conditioning, added all that in.
Good thing to have you do.
Getting soft in the old age, you know. Thank you, I appreciate
So
that.
how much do you drive it showing off?
This year, I've only been to a couple of shows, so I haven't had it out as much as I would have liked.
Hi everybody, my name's Lonnie Barnes. What I have here tonight is a 79 Chevy Corvette Stingray at 350, 4-speed in it. You know, it's got hooker headers, side pipes, Krager mags and that. I've had it for about 5 years, something like that. I enjoy it, it's fun, T-top, so that's what it's all about, enjoying them. So, thank you.
Lyndon Williams from LeGrand. It's a 1934 all original steel. I've owned it for the last 21 years. I've gone completely through it twice. Originally it was brown when I bought it. Went down to bare frame, redid it in white. And 2 years ago I tore it down again. It's in orange now. And that'll probably be the final color I put on it.
My name is Kevin Pigors. I'm from Marshalltown. I have a 51 Studebaker Starlight Coupe. We just got it 2 weeks ago from my wife's grandfather who passed away, so I kind of inherited it. And first car show, and gonna fix it up after the festival.
So what are you going to do to it?
Well, the engine's been redone, and so is the upholstery, but it needs some electrical work. And the paints needs to be redone and re-chromed. And yeah, that's just to tinker here and there about it.
Did you have an interest in old cars before this?
Oh yeah, old trucks, but I'm originally from Elkhart, Indiana, and Studebaker was produced in South Bend, Indiana. So I fell in love when I saw the car.
Makes you home again.
Absolutely. So yeah.
So your plan is
Stan Hawk, Kellogg, Iowa, and this is my 1929 Model A. Found the body in Orlando, Florida. Had it shipped up here. We unloaded off the truck, and basically we started with nothing. We built the frame, suspension, motor, fabricated everything on the car. It's got original 29 Model A lights. It's been converted over to a 12-volt system, 4-link coilover suspension in the back, and a lot of bloody knuckles, but we got her done.
so how much do you enjoy driving?
I love it. My wife, not so much.
Getting in and out?
Yeah. It's the air conditioning don't work too well. But other than that, it's a blast to drive.
Leroy Morford. I live in Marshalltown, and I purchased this car in San Marcos, Texas, through the help of Peggy Sue Garrow, who was the wife of the drummer J.I. Allison of the Crickets. And this is the only car that anybody knows of that Buddy Holly and the Crickets ever rode in or drove that's still on the road. And I spent about 4 years with the help of my buddy Mike Manning when he had Manning Chevrolet. We did a complete restoration of it, and basically anything that could be removed was or replaced or restored. And I've taken it to many car shows. I've got several awards, of course, but the real Peggy Sue, the song, is the gal that really helped me find it, and that's the most unique part about it. And I've also had it up to Clear Lake many years for the winter dance party. So I drive it a couple times to Clear Lake and back. I drove it to Des Moines this summer for the Urbandale fun days they had there, the chamber put on, because my daughter got Business of the Year from Urbandale, and she wanted to have it in the parade. So I took her on the 4th of July with that. And then I've been to a few car shows around. But basically, I had to have a car that belonged to Buddy Holly. That was my gist. And I've been a Buddy Holly fan since I was 11 years old.
My name's Larry Atcher. I live down Laurel. I build cars. I started this truck after my mom passed away, and it ended up got sold. I got it back. A good friend of mine walked in my shop one day, Carlton Snotter, and said, "I want to own this truck." He bought it from me. I finished it for him. Carlton couldn't be here tonight because his health is bad. He's 76 years old. He said, "Larry, would you bring my truck up for me?" I said, "I'll be an honor to." This truck has had a lot of cutting and carving done on it. Most people don't even realize it. This truck has had the roof flattened out 3.5 inches. It's had the doors cut and stretched 6 inches. This truck's 6 inches longer than stock. Everything's been modified on this thing. All late model suspension, late model motor, power steering, power brakes, air conditioning. And if you look in the rear window, it's a tribute to his dad who had a trucking business with all old internationals. That's what this truck's all about, is his family. And it's been an honor to do it for him. So it's been a nice truck. Oh, there's quite a few of them. You know, they were just farm trucks back in the day. There's a lot of them out there, but you don't see too many of them because they usually got beat up really bad being farm trucks. This one I bought, it was a really nice old truck cab. I ended up buying another truck just to buy for the doors so we could piece it all back together. If you get a shot of that front end on this truck, there's 63 pieces of stainless on the grill. I hammered out the dents on every piece, filed them, sanded them, polished them. Took me and my 2 brothers 3 days to assemble that grill. There's 250 clips holding that grill together right there. A lot of labor in just the grill, so we don't want to hit no deer. Had all the stuff on it re-chromed. Late model gauges, leather seats, heated seats, stereo system in it. It's a nice old truck. Gas can, it's an old Army gas can. I wanted to put it up there. But this here is another piece of international tailgate to make the holder. Now when you need to add fuel, there's a flipper cap right there. That goes down through the can, over the frame, into the gas tank. It's just a fuel door basically is all it is. But that's how you fill the gas tank. And it goes on just like original. Originally, the running boards stop right here, and they don't hook to the fenders. So this piece back here is a passenger side running board, flipped around, cut, welded together. I made pieces to go to each fender. There's 11 pieces of metal just to make one running board, to make it a full piece board. A lot of hours just in the running boards alone. But we put bed liner on them so we can step on them and use them to get in. We don't worry about people stepping on them to scratch them. That's what they're made for, to step on. So, yep, everything's been re-chromed. It's just been nice. And then when I cut the doors, there's no upholstery, so all these body lines had to line back up and do all the body work through them, just so they line right back up again. Many hours. I think there's probably 1,000 hours worth of body work on this truck. So it's been a really nice ride.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 weeks, gonna have a fine vacation. Gonna take my prize to the United Nations. Well, I called my congressman and he said, whoa, you're the son, but you're too young to vote. Sometimes in morning, I'm gonna do, and there ain't no cure for the summertime.